Hey guys, I'm Jason Webster with Regal and Nautique of Orlando. Today we've invited our Southbay Pontoons factory representative, Mr. Chuck Miller, to share the key features that set Southbay in a class all of its own. Regal Nautique of Orlando is pleased to represent Southbay, which includes dozens of sporty, performance-oriented pontoon models, including the affordable entry-level LE series, the mid-range 200 series, up to the higher-end 500 and high-performance Sport and Twin series. Welcome, Chuck. We appreciate you joining us today and sharing your expertise.
Jason, thanks for having me. Really appreciate the opportunity to talk to your customers about some of the advantages of Southbay pontoons.
Absolutely. Before we get into the important construction and performance features, please share a little about your corporate ownership, the brand's longevity, and its financial strength in the boating industry.
Southbay Pontoons is part of Forest River Corporation. Forest River Corporation was founded in 1996. The Marine Division was founded in 1998. In 2005, we were purchased by Berkshire Hathaway. So we've got over 25 years of pontoon building experience and rock solid stability as being a wholly owned subsidiary of Berkshire Hathaway.
That's just awesome. Now let's take a few minutes to drill down and talk about those key components that differentiate Southbay. I often hear you say construction matters. Tell us what you mean by that.
Jason, it absolutely does. Customers have a hard time differentiating between all the pontoon products on the market. Oftentimes their buying decisions are based on what they see above deck. And there's so much that goes on below deck that they can't see, and those differences are really important.
Oh, I totally agree. Because of the inherent design of a pontoon, it's hard for customers to see, touch, actually feel the design and manufacturing differences. So many pontoons look similar. It's hard to really grasp the differences. Break it down for us, if you will.
One of the first things you'll notice with a Southbay pontoon is we use a one-piece fiberglass composite deck. We call it our Z42. There's zero wood, zero rot, zero mold. 40% lighter than wood decks and twice as strong. It's also backed with a lifetime warranty. In traditional pontoon constructions, they use multiple sheets of marine grade plywood, which creates seams. We've eliminated that by having a single sheet of the composite decking. Oftentimes where those seams, you'll get moisture and it causes buckling and uneven flooring.
That's cool. Talk to us about how Southbay has designed and ultimately delivers a more solid chassis and why that's important.
One of the key backbones to a strong chassis is its cross members. At Southbay Pontoons, we put our cross members on 16 and 20 inch centers. Now, why is that important? Traditional pontoons are built on 24-inch centers, meaning we've got more cross members for a stronger, more robust chassis. We use 25-inch tubes across the board. A lot of other manufacturers will use 25s on the outside and put a much bigger tube on the inside, say 26, 27 or 29 inches. The reason they do that is they use wood decks. Their boats are considerably heavier than ours. We don't need to do that with our Z42 composite decking. We're much lighter. We don't need that extra flotation, and having 25-inch tubes across the board just provides a much better ride.
So Chuck, that segues perfectly into asking for a summary of any other outstanding design features that you'd like to share.
One of the other important features, Jason, is we pressurize our tunes. Each tune has a Schrader valve and also has about 3.5 psi in the tube. There's a couple advantages to that. One, it allows us to easily test at the factory for any leaks in our tunes before they ship. It also lets the customer test for any leaks as well. But one of the big points is it creates a stronger tube. Just like a soda can that's pressurized is much stronger when it's not. So when the tube is pressurized, it helps protect against those accidental bumps against docks and pilings, and maybe when you take a wake on the wrong way or a little faster than you intended.
Those are some very serious and strong distinctions and product advantages you've shared. Anything else about Southbay that would be of interest to our Regal Nautique of Orlando customers?
The real story and bottom line I want your customers to understand is Southbay Pontoons is the undisputed leader in the performance pontoon sector and has an exceptionally well-built pontoon that delivers the best ride in the business, along with outstanding fuel efficiency, and Southbay should be your #1 choice.
Right, Chuck. Doesn't Southbay actually hold the national speed and performance record in the pontoon segment?
Jason, we sure do. It's actually the world speed record for pontoons at 114 miles an hour.
Well, there you have it, guys. Everything you needed to know and understand about Southbay Pontoons and why they should be your family's choice for the top tuning experience here in Central Florida. Thanks again to our factory rep, Mr. Chuck Miller, for sharing his expertise and explaining the major and important unique South Bay features, advantages, and benefits. I'm Jason Webster, and all of us at Team Regal Nautica of Orlando are happy to introduce you to our current South Bay inventory, or to help you design your custom dream machine to best meet your family's lifestyle and budget. Visit us at Regal Nautica of Orlando for more information, cruise to our website, or text and call at 407-425-2628.